See?
It's time, buddy. It's time.
It's time. So what's going on, Steve?
Well, you know, what I want to do is talk today's video. I want to talk. I shoot 20 gauge.
Okay.
This particular gun right here is a 20 gauge. It's got an Indian Creek tube in it, and it's. I'd recommend this tube for anybody. I couldn't get one for my little Remington over there. We'll talk about that in a minute. But Indian Creek is a company that makes the tube.
Now, what is a tube?
The tube is the shot pattern. I mean, you know, used to years ago, you get a shotgun, it would be smooth bore inside. It would just have maybe a full choke or a modified that you buy barrel. And you had, but nowadays, with all the modern, then you buy tubes. You buy a slug barrel to shoot slugs out of it. You can buy a modified or improved cylinder or open bore for skeet, so on and so forth. Well, the same thing, because it's threaded, you can get a tube. And that is a Turkey tube. It's the Indian Creek, it's the company that makes it. And it's really tight bore.
And what is it? So it takes the shot pattern, it takes this shot that's real spread out and kind of narrows it down.
That's why when we go over here and we're gonna sight them in here a little bit, which they should be already sighted in. But what I want to do is I want to talk that because not everybody has got it sighted in. This particular 20 gauge here, I've killed turkey consistently in the 55 to 62 yard range. I mean, a lot of times you get that old bird that's out there and he ain't coming any closer. But with the right shell and the right tube, you can take and you can reach out and touch it.
So you've got this, and this is a single shot 20 gauge, and it's not 12 like a lot of people will swear by the, oh, you have to get a 12 gauge, and you're a 20 gauge guy. Why are you a 20 gauge guy?
Well, used to, you know, like I say, used to you had to shoot 12 gauge, 3.5 inch shell.
These monster shoulder thumpers.
And I had, when I was younger, I had a 10 gauge, single shot, a full choke, barrel, but probably touched highway. I mean, long. And you could, you reach out, it killed at both ends, that's it.
Yeah.
You put your shoulder against a white oak tree, and when you shot, son, it's thumping. It was thumping. And, but again, when you get older, you want something a little lighter to carry. Of course, this gun here's got a little weight to it. But, I want to be able to, like for instance, your daughter, she kind of do turkey calls now. Well, next weekend is juvenile hunt.
See what's going on with that.
Next weekend is juvenile hunt, so it gives you a chance to take a kid out. And I'm going to show here in a minute that just a regular shell in his tube in a low brass 20 gauge that you can get and kill a bird close and not have the recoil that you would have in trying to take a 12 gauge. 20 gauge allows it to, what they used to say about Smith & Wesson that made everybody equal.
Yeah.
You know, it evens the playing field.
So a 20 gauge with that evens the playing field.
And the reason you see two guns here, if it's raining, or I'm not going to be in a dry place like a blind or something, then I take that little 870.
Yeah.
And that is just a youth model 870. It's got a jelly head tube in it. It shoots pretty good. But see, it's got adjustable sights on it.
Right.
And it's true glow. And so they light up, in the sun, so it makes it easy to see. But if it's raining, yeah.
This is going to be the little bit more of a versatile. This is going to be your more your stuff. Okay.
And I recommend all your shells, all your shotguns, go get you a carrier fork like what I've got right here. I like it heavy shot, and it's a 5 to 7 shot. In other words, it's got
a mixture of all
mixed,
of it. Yep.
Yeah. And this is a really good shell.
Okay.
But they're high dollar.
Yeah, they're not cheap. You're gonna pay for them. You're not gonna go and plink with these. These are hunting shells.
Yeah. I mean, I carry 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
For one go in the barrel. I'm gonna have a backup of that. In the middle here, on this holder, I got an old stretchy part of that come with it. I trimmed it off, and I used it in the middle to keep the shell popping out of it.
Mm-hmm.
This one right here, there's a guy down in Crawford that hand loaded those shells, and then put another 10 yards. With that shell in, I could kill him 70.
70 yards? You're telling me a tall tale.
This been specially loaded.
Specially loaded. All right.
I've got 3 of them. And they was I ain't even talk about.
Yeah.
I really ain't talk about price. People think you're going crazy. That's the reason it hangs right in the middle.
That's right.
If that bird gets out there and he ain't coming in, and there ain't no wind blowing, and he ain't coming in, then I'm gonna slip out and this and then.
And here we go. There it
We're
is.
back in the game again. But being carrying, I've people lose these things carrying to and from. But I tried that way. I pull that up over the shell, and it keeps it from coming out of the.
I think this is a great little setup that you got, and this is how Steve sets his shotguns up, and this is how he recommends it. And he's killed birds. I'm going to show his trophy room. He's got birds galore. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take these guns, we're going to sight them in, show you how they work, and see what distance and ranges we can get, and get what patterns we.
Before you go turkey hunting, be sure you pattern. Get you some old branch shell. Go get you favorite or maybe unfavored election poster. Stick it in the ground. Put you a piece of duct tape on it, about 6 inches, 7 inches long, and get you up there 12 yards, 10-yard range up close, and see where you get.
So we got her loaded up.
I'll fix to load it up here in a minute.
So let's see where this hit real quick. It likes.
I don't think any touch thing.
Nope. And if it's not sighted in like you said,
What?
you could completely miss it.
Yeah. If I've been over 2 inches to the right,
All right.
2 inches to the left,
You've missed a bird.
right.
Fire in the hole.
It's lined up now. I think we are.
Let's see what we got here. I think we're there. And we're going to pattern it. It's right on there.